It's been almost was a fantastic day today. Pretty good day. Started off with the news that we had to scratch 3-point blue chip because, well, that isn't how it started off. I started off my day training some babies. I talked about them in the earlier video I made this morning. Got Ollie to the baseball game. My God, what a little train wreck. So Amy's gone away. I asked him 3 times this morning, did you get everything? You have everything you need. You get your glove, your bat, everything you need. Yep. You sure? Triple check everything. Yep. Get to the field. I said, okay, it says you're wearing your gray uniform. I only brought my blue and my white uniform. I said, Ollie, I told you yesterday twice, get your gray uniform on. Your mother told you, I heard her tell you. And I know I told you at least 3 times to double and triple check everything you had. So I'm perplexed as to how you can't have your gray uniform here. So all the other kids had gray on and Ollie had white on, which even bothered me more because he didn't care. He could have been out there in a pink uniform. He didn't care. He had a great day today himself. I watched almost all the first game and then I had to go leave to drive those last 2 races and listened on Game Changer for the last game. He had a great day. He went 8 for 8. 8 hits, 8 at-bats. Think 3 singles, 4 doubles, and a triple. 5 RBIs. And he pitched for 2 innings and struck 4 people out. So a pretty good day for Captain White Pants. The team was great too. They won both games. You're really coming around. They won both games. They're really, really happy for everybody. Getting to know the parents a little bit on the team. They're super nice people. So, really happy for Brecksville FC, Fielder's Choice. I rushed all the way over there. Tenacious Hanover, race good. First start in 4 or 5 weeks. Snuck up the inside for a very close third. Charging at the wire, really. You know, Brady drove the horse perfectly. He was coming in kind of short. He was either race him today or qualify him Tuesday. Let's go ahead with race him. He was coming in a little bit short field, and finished up his mile very good. Very happy with the way he looked. I got there just in time to go with Patrick. I thought I was a winner the whole way down the lane. Just got picked at the wire. Left feeling a little docile. Not my usual aggressive self the last few days, but really, really happy with what I saw from Patrick. Now, I don't know if that puts a little kink into his ability to go to Maine for that late closer. I think it does. It was like, now we're just 2,500 last 4, now we're just 3,500 last 4. He's got over that now. So, but I don't know what's available there for him. I'd still like to send him. I mean, he's racing relatively well in those middle to lower condition races right now. I think he can probably do in the next class up, but we don't want to get him in a position where he's stuffed up into the open again. I just think very, very good horse. Not the horse he used to be, but coming off 3 miles at 150, 150, and 151, can't really complain all that much. And today he was just picked off at the wire and raced very admirably doing it. And then I went out with Spitfire. I knew I wasn't going to get away great. I knew I was probably going to get away 6th. I ended up getting away 5th. I thought the 7-horse, the mare, would lead a little bit more. Instead, he get in behind me. I came with Spitfire down the backstretch, and honestly, at no point in the latter part of the backstretch of the turn did I think I wasn't a winner. I thought he bled a little bit. We scoped him. There was no blood, just a tiny bit of mucus. Just hung out a little bit on me down the lane. Now, the good news is he hung out outside of a horse that's a very good horse in Guido D. I thought the horse raced great. I thought I had Brady beat, but man, that little guy, he dug in and put me away fair and square, I guess. I watched the replay, and I thought Spitfire looked a little bumpy, but in the mile, when I pulled up, I said to Tim, this is the best he's felt in a while. I feel that he was comfortable, he looked good. When I watched the mile, he did get out of gear a couple of times. That happens sometimes. You'll drive a horse, and the horse seems fine, and then somebody say, oh my God, that horse was terrible. And you're like, really? I didn't feel that way. That's how Spitfire looked to me sitting behind him today. He felt great. Very, very good. Although I did expect him to blow by Guido, as good as he is. I did expect him to inhale him coming out of the turn and win the race. He just come up a tiny bit flat, I guess. So he's ever changing, slightly, positively, negatively. But a good mile from him today, a really good mile from him today. I hope that keeps him. I guess the only silver lining, I haven't really looked at the numbers, but the only silver lining to me might be that maybe that keeps him out of the open fills, and Guido goes up, a couple of horses go up, looks like money is back in town in the open, and maybe there's a class below it for next week. Might be wishful thinking, I don't know, but we'll see. The good news is that they draw for the Friday classes. Well, first off, the open trot's written on Thursday. They usually carry it. If they don't, it goes Thursday or it goes Friday. But Friday, the Meadows is done drawing. You know what's in and what's not getting in. 10:30, 11. And Scioto doesn't even draw until noon or later. So you're able to shuffle, pivot, so to speak. So hopefully we can get all those horses right back in. I was happy with this afternoon. I was happy with this morning. How could I be happy? Ollie's team went 2 for 2. They're undefeated going into day 2 of the tournament. I get to watch all the games tomorrow before I have to make my way to Northfield Park and race. The Jays won. Come back. A couple of Tiger hecklers amongst us in the stable group, and they got beat 5-4 I think last night. They played good, fought tooth and nail, and just couldn't quite get there. Today they were down 1-0 the whole game. Ernie Clement, he is a meat and potatoes baseball player. Gotta love Ernie Clement. Play almost every position, go up, get the job done. Slapped in a walk-off single today for the Blue Jays. Very happy with all of our sports today. Could have been worse at the Meadows. We ended up with 2 seconds and a third. Certainly could have been worse at the tournament. We ended up with 2 wins, and the Jays also got the job done. So I'm looking through the rest of our calendar. In about 45 minutes or so, Troso will go. Probably just going to go around with him if I know James coming off a little bit of sickness, a little bit of blood in his throat, and 2 weeks off. I can't imagine he's going to be super aggressive. JK Victory from the outside, I have no idea what's going to happen there. Chicago Hall from the outside, I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen there. I just don't know the outcome. I'm hopeful, optimistic, but good luck to everybody, and certainly Jody and the horse. Rock Shining Star, I thought he was in a good spot, but 8-1 maybe. 3-hole, and he's 8-1. Maybe I'm wrong. And Resolve Indeed at Flamborough Downs tonight is in a good spot. We finished the night with a morning line favorite. So that's how our day has gone through so far. Tomorrow on Sunday, we are very busy also. Save America in the Open. Rose Run Alexandra, gorgeous package. All both race and Foxy Seaside in the Buckeye tomorrow at Northfield Park. Alexandra's going to need some help. Gorgeous package she's gonna come out swinging. I'm sure of that. And then this guy's just gonna cut me off. Isn't he? I see. Thank you. Little wave. And time is on my side. Do the dreaded 8-hole in Flamborough in the final of the Juravinsky, and then we close out our Sunday night with a horse that I think raced fantastic last week. I'm curious to see if he can throw a little duplicate our way, and that is Greatest Ending. On Monday we have Gaslight Hall. He's in a little tough, but that's an onwards of 3. The stakes are coming. I think 9 days or 10 days after this race is the stake race. It must be Monday to Thursday. It must be 10 days. It must be on the following Thursday. So good luck to all my partners with Gaslight. And then on Tuesday, we have more stake action. Stake season's here, everybody. 3-year-olds are in full swing now. We will have the 2-year-olds going very, very soon. Roser and AJ's in an overnight. He's in an overnight and looking for a little rebound. What are his odds? Well, he's 5-2, so he's in a good spot. Aunt Lily, also Freedom Hill and Oh Hill No, all picked with very low odds and very good places to be. Oh Hill No, which should be a little short maybe, but she's 8-5, so she's coming off qualifier in 58, a couple little training miles. She should be fine. Freedom Hill and Aunt Lily, both in very good spots. There's no cakewalks, though. These are stake races. Blue Ventura drew the 9-hole again. What are the odds of this? Drawing the trailing position again. We're 5-2, but we are trailing, if I'm not mistaken, the horse to beat from the rail. And Admiral Dio is in. He is 9-2 because he has the 7-hole. So a busy next 96 hours coming up. We have lots on the go here at the stable. I hope you guys are tuning in, having a great weekend. It has been a great start to our weekend, and I hope we can keep it going throughout the weekend into next week. I am going to finish off your videos right now with your 2-year-old videos. Amy said she'll be home around noon or 1 tomorrow, so I'll do my opening then. But for right now, I'm almost done. Got a long 2-year-old video coming up, and I'll get that to you in just a moment.